Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So I just noticed something really interesting. So after we defeated this boss, sat down and like a bonfire actually came up. So I sat down at it, and the bonfire is titled Udex Gundyr, which is the name of the boss. And there's a lot of new interesting things that we've found with in this game that's going to be referring to like people who have lit the kindled the fire, and the fact that the bonfire is named after the boss, because usually it's named after the area, and this one's actually named after the boss. And so what I'm thinking is that maybe each bonfire that you encounter is actually like someone who's enkindled the flame. And because if you notice in all the bonfires, the actual like there's no wood, it's all bones. Like like the fire is fed off of bones, which was usually for like the concept that you keep respawning there and everything, and the whole undead never dying, but like you still get sacrificed into the fire kind of thing. That's kind of what was thought was the thing, but this is what I'm thinking now. And the ashen ones are just drawn to the flame. They're searching for the ability to become enkindled. And so that's maybe. It's not a definite answer. It's just I just thought of that. So yeah, so we defeated the boss. He was pretty dope, pretty scary. Let me actually look at, because we got the sword that we pulled out of him, so I'm going to actually look at the item description for that. Sword missing from the shrine bonfire. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as judged by the Udex, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. So we're supposed to be the scabbard for this sword.
That sounds painful.
It just a little bit, and it's a coiled sword, so it like spins and shit. It's like a screw. So I'm not sure exactly what this. I'm sure it's like a it's not literal. It's a figurative scabbard,
Yeah, but
but this is Dark Souls, so you know what? I'll buy anything at this point. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I don't think we got much else. The starting item descriptions are not too lore heavy. Interesting thing with the Estus flasks and stuff. So it says the undead treasure these dull green flasks, fill with Estus at bonfires and drink to restore HP. The journey of an undead has always traced the bonfires, and no journey of import has been made without an Estus flask. So it's kind of referring to the fact, these are things that have been used throughout the ages, including in all the Dark Souls games. It's pretty nice. But then you have the Ashen Estus Flask. Undead treasure these dull ashen flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfires and drink to restore FP. Quite befitting of an unkindled, an Ashen Estus Flask turns a bonfire's heat cold. I don't know why. What does that mean? And the whole context of what bonfires are and what they mean to us as the player. The fact that these make it cold. I mean, obviously it's icy, and there's this new kind of thing about ice being a thing in this game, which we'll see later, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. It's weird. That's all I have to say. Fire bombs, nothing, like, this stuff is not too, important in terms of lore. But yeah, so let's move on. Let's keep going. Yeah, we're off on an adventure. So when you have your Ember restored, you get a lot more maximum HP. But as you die, you don't become hollow. You don't even like. You don't become husky, like you did in the other two games, where your eyes would turn black and your skin would get all wrinkly and crinkly like that. That doesn't happen, at least as far as we know. So you don't your health doesn't diminish over time or anything either. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Fall off.
Okay, that's bullshit.
What? Oh,
Like,
he's standing, like, on the very, very edge, but...
There's a frame where it was just completely off.
I guess. Homeward Bones, so that's
Insert
what's used to,
sex
like...
joke here.
Huh?
Insert sex joke here.
But yeah, so this is what you use to actually teleport home. Bone fragment reduced to white ash, return to the last bonfire used for resting, or the shrine bonfire. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owner's strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. So, I'm not sure about all the other actual like sprites and stuff for the Homeward Bone, because these have been in the other Dark Souls games as well, but this one is very clearly on fire a little bit there, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, let's keep it going then. Man, I just love how this area looks. Just the graves remind me a lot of Bloodborne, you know, just like graves everywhere. Fucking spooky. There's nothing over here except a guy. Oh, let's go say hi. Dude, what's up? It's a nice view. I do agree. It's a nice castle. Wonder if we're gonna actually come back here. That'd be interesting. Well, I guess it's time for you to go home. Bye.
You know, he wasn't hurting anyone.
No, but...
He was just enjoying the view.
I don't know. I feel like that's what he wanted to do, and I just kind of...
Trying to work up.
Yeah. Fading soul. Also, the souls don't say different things anymore. They used to kind of have a little bit of different flavor text, but they generally say the same thing now. So, not going to get as much shit out of that. Let's go around here. Textures are just really well done in this game as well. Dark Souls 1 obviously was an older game, so textures weren't as great. Oh, dog! Oh, God. Okay. I'm sorry?
Huh,
okay.
Alright.
This is,
Okay.
this is happening.
Sure, I'll buy.
He's just... he's just... Look at him, his axis is like...
Like, he's so
Alright.
confused.
I'm confused, man. Jesus. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go by and take this ember now and kinda... You okay? Oh shit, he's gone.
He's
Fuck.
loose.
Oh god, he's loose. We're all gonna die. But we did just get a thing there called an ember. Let's look at that. So this is kind of what makes you become enkindled now.
It's the humanity.
It's this humanity, which... This humanity and, yeah, humanity and then, like... I forget what did it. Oh, the human effigies in the second one, and this one, obviously the human effigy kind of looks like a human, but like this one, oops, shit. There we go. But this one looks like a human as well. They all kind of look like humans, like very basic shapes of humans over the years, so it's pretty interesting. But let's read this. No unkindled... fuck. No unkindled can ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increased max HP until death. With the strength of fire, the summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. But beware, the embers may also attract invaders. So, you know, classic shit of, hey, you're probably going to be better off doing PvE, but you might invade, but you also get some friends, you know. Who knows? Alright, I fucking hear him, but I don't know where he went. Alright, we'll have to find him. But I don't think there's any way to get up like there from here, or is there? Am I wrong? I was wrong. So I guess there's another way to get over there. Let's go this way. So let's see, we came up here, go here. I guess we go around this way. Interesting. Wait a second. Let's go up here. Like so. Ooh. Man, nice butt. East-west shield. Alright. Oh, fuck. We will look at that in a second. Jesus. Alright. What was it? East-west shield, was it? Ooh, broken straight sword. This is usually what you start off with in the first one. A straight sword with a broken blade, a weapon with no exceptional qualities. Only a Mad Hollow would choose to fight with this. Skill stance. While in stance, use normal attacks to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upwards with a forward lunge. Only neither move will appear very impressive with a broken sword. That's great. So, is that East-West shield? A wooden shield decorated with the ancient symbol of the two-headed eagle, close to a small shield in size. Wooden shields are light, manageable, and offer a relatively high magic absorption. So if we go to our actual equipment and try to equip that, it does have much better magic and fire and lightning and dark resistance, but it does have less physical. So with our current shield, we don't take any damage from physical attacks, but if we were using this shield, we would take 45% of our physical damage that was dealt to us. But yeah, so that's cool. Also, it weighs less, but has less durability just by a little bit. And then stability, which I think is poise, maybe not. Stability might be, I don't know what stability is. It's been in the past few games, I just can't remember exactly what it does. It's a very minor trait. But poise would be like how much like you stagger, like how much you stagger, or how much damage you can take before you stagger. So like if you were hit with a really powerful attack from a boss and you like flop down, like the more poise you have, the less likely that is to happen, kind of thing. But that's not what stability is, so we'll look at that later. Still don't have any rings or anything, which is weird. So I know this guy up here, which we won't fight him right now, because I know what he is, and he might wreck our shit, so I'm gonna actually, and I don't want to have to go back through all of this to get there, so yeah, I got another ember there. Alright, where's the fucking dog? Here, Poochie Poochie. I still kind of hear him, but like, homeward bone, very nice. I still kind of heard him, but not really. I think he might have gone like under the terrain. I don't know. It's weird. Let me try jumping up. No. So another cool mechanic. In all the other games, when you jump, you have to like roll like that afterwards. But in this game, if you actually let go of moving forward on the analog stick, you'll just stay in place. So it kind of makes some platforming things a little easier. Alright, it's not letting me up there. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Alright, well, that sucks. Or, I mean, it's probably good for the dog. I hear him. Did
he just like clip through?
I think he just clipped through. I think he's in here. Alright, well, get on that fucking do it, fix it, because clearly devs are going to be watching our videos. Alright, so, here we are. Firelink Shrine. So, for those of you who may not know, in the first one you do kind of have a hub area but it's also called Firelink Shrine. Except it's a smaller area. It's outside, run down. There's just a few people around and stuff. Certainly not a whole building built around it. Oh, there's an item up there. Interesting. We'll have to see if we can come back to that. But yeah, so very interesting stuff. We're gonna go through here. Definitely talk to everyone, and see what's on the up and up.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Another one.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Wow, what a
Gives me conniptions.
conniptions.
Seek the lords of sin.
He said conniptions.
To their moulding thrones.
A word, I think. Probably.
Probably.
True legends with the metal to link the fire.
True legends.
They're not fit to lick their boots.
Mm. I mean, I don't really
Don't you
want
think?
to. So. Yeah, I guess so, man. That sucks. So he's basically saying that, like, we're not the only person who's gotten this far who's one of us, right? Someone who wants to, gather the lords back here, which is apparently our duty as Ashen Unkindled. But he's just kind of like in a state of, we're not worthy of that. So like, what? This is such an unsurmountable task,
What a sick
Um,
joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a Jesser from him, so we're gonna definitely look at that. Let's see, what do we switch out this for collapse? Just be like, ugh, I'm so sad. And you can just kind of sit there and not actually do anything for the entire game. Fantastic.
Nice.
So that's a great little thing you can do if you're doing like PvP stuff, and like some invaders just gotten you down to you're like the last amount of your health and you just want to fucking give up. It's great. Alright, so obviously we have these like thrones here. This one is for Yorm the Giant of the Profaned Capital, which we saw in the beginning. He's the giant one.
Really? Really?
Yep. This one is for Watchers of the Abyss. I forget what they're called. Farron's Legion, I think. The Abyss Watchers. But you can see all their swords sitting there. All of these fake Artorias swords. And they have a little, like, fur on them. Which is interesting that there's, like, an actual group of people that enkindled the flame, like, specifically, and not, like, a one person like it's always been. So that's an interesting concept. I'm glad they threw that in there. Then we have this one at the top. This one's actually the one that has the most predominant writing. But Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. We'll see more about Lothric in a little bit. Here is a very small throne, Ludlith the Exiled. And actually, if we come around here, actually, I'll get back to him because I don't want to slip off this cliff and have to keep running back up here. But this one is Saint Aldrich of the Deep. That's the gooey guy who we saw in the beginning, and just nice little details. They actually have a big tarp on his throne because he's all fucking gooey. So that's actually pretty good. Let me just kind of look at me. I am the captain now. Alright. I don't know what my feet are hanging on there, but, alright. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Can't fucking... I will get to you, Ludlith. Alright, well, that's not happening. Let's just go back around. This place is very big, so we're gonna take a while to explore all this shit. Because I want to... Are you kidding me? Alright, well...
Oh my god, I did it again. You know what? Quality,
Here we go. Alright. What's up, my man?
Oh, that
Oh.
unkindled.
Yeah, it's a little guy.
It's a skeleton.
Lords.
Okay.
Nope.
I am Ludlith of Corlan.
Hello, Ludlith.
Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my child.
Nice.
Did it. Oh, I'm never gonna fucking do this. Oh, God. Alright.
You're not even fighting anyone. You're just trying to get onto a platform.
Exactly. Fuck. This game is so hard. Just wanna.
Fret not, my feet are here firmly planted,
Uh-huh.
for I am a lord, and
This
this
is my throne. I'm gonna talk to you.
Knowest thou of our purpose?
I think I messed up the whole fucking line.
Thrones
Alright.
will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
Interesting.
The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world.
Mm-hmm. But why 5 of you
A
now?
reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is. I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
It's a great line. I love that line.
Knowest thou?
That's all he has to say now.
Treat
So yeah,
the fire
Ludleth of
people
Corland,
with his
Ludleth the
courtesy.
Exiled. But yeah, an interesting thing is that now, like usually it's just there just has to be someone else who comes to like relink the fire, but now they actually need 5. You need 5 lords, and maybe however many more are going to be in the the Abyss Watchers. We'll see. So yeah, very interesting. I'm sure we're going to learn about this later, like exactly why this many are needed and everything. And then we have Bae right here. So this is the chick from the beginning who put the tiara on her face, and the swirly dark tiara thing, and clearly it's actually covering her entire face. So if we get a little closer in there, let's see. Fucking depth of field, can't actually look at her. Come on, makes it all blurry. There we go. It's all right. So, yeah. So she's looking into that black swirly depth. So we'll see what she has to say. Ooh,
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled.
I was taken aback.
I am a firekeeper.
Ah,
I tend to the flame and tend to thee.
she kind
You
of.
look down and
The
find you.
lords have left their thrones.
You're doing a damn good job of keeping the fire going.
Oh, right here.
To this
Oh, yeah.
end I am at thy side.
Great fucking job.